Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to review this Champion power equipment for you guys. It's a 4500 watt inverter generator that produces clean power up to 3500 running. It is gasoline only. It's got the easy dial in the front. Let me get a little closer to you. It's going to have a RV plug over here. That's 30 amp, and then you have two 120 volts. You got your 20 amp fuses and then a 30 amp fuse right there. It's also parallel capable. You just need, I believe, something over 2000 watts that you need to have for the second gen, or the same one as well. And then this is your battery connect. Once we move to the left side, I'll show you where the oil being changed, or you can change the oil out. Then you got some buttons here on a small screen. They could have gone a little bigger on those screens, but you have good eyes, who cares, right? This is about 2.5 years old. Let me do a quick walk around for you guys. That's where you do the check your fuel. Right now it's full. Kind of nice that they give you a full fuel gauge. It also has obviously a wireless remote start. This is where you change the oil. Might as well show it to you. Sorry about the shake. Right there. So just remove this, super easy. You see this little thing right there? You just literally take that out of the position. You remove that little thing, you just undo it, and the oil comes right out. No mess, no fuss, real quick. When you're done, there's the oil fill. Let me see if I can show you that. There you go, right there. You undo that, put your little funnel in there, and you're good to go. Don't put more than, I think it's less than a half a quart. It's about 0.4 ml, I believe. You can't really overfill it. If you overfill it, it's just going to come out, so you just kind of adjust to that. It's super simple. As we move to the back, this is your exhaust fan. And this is the only part of the actual generator that it's hot, this little vent area here. As we move to the top, here's more. You can screenshot that or pause and read the whole thing. And this side over here is basically where the, sorry about that, Amazon. This is basically where you remove those bolts. See, one there, and then 3 on the bottom. And then that's where you get to your engine, your spark plug, your air filter, and so on. So back to the front over here, it's got also a nice little handle. You can lift this up like that, and you can just lift it and move it just like that. You also have a 12 volt or USB in my case. So as I said, this is about 2.5 years old. It has about 50 some hours on it. Nothing crazy. I usually don't want to do product reviews until they either break or they break in. So this is kind of broken in. I've done a few oil changes. Your very first one you got to do right around 20-25 hours, 18 hours. That cheap oil they send with the machine, that's designed basically to kind of breaking the engine a little bit, and then you drop that oil at 20 hours, 25 hours, and then you put in 10W30. Don't go any super synthetic 5. Don't do that. This engine is not designed for that thin, high synthetic, high molecule oil. This is a simple engine. I believe it's a 200. Let me check. 212 cc engine. Yeah. It has a 2.3 liter of fuel. 2.3 gallon fuel, and it's quite efficient. Believe it or not, I had my RV run on this with the AC on, 15,000 BTU AC, everything else, lights, micro, whatever, for about 6.5 hours. And then you gotta fill it up. But 2.3 gallon is pretty efficient for about 6 hours. Now they tell you it's gonna run for 10 hours or something, or 15 hours, no, 14 hours, but only on like 25% load. So I'm talking, this is real time. 6 hours with the RV AC, everything else in the middle, like occasional micro or coffee or whatever. I even had this run at night once. Since it's got the remote control, obviously it's very convenient. So let me show you how it starts and how it works. So you're gonna press this little button. This is your battery. So light comes on. I hope it's visible. Then you're gonna turn this dial to the right. All the way that it doesn't move anymore. Basically, it's only got 1 and 2 positions. Then you're gonna press this guy here, your choke. Press and hold, and the little light comes on. I don't know if it's visible, kind of green. See how it's green versus the other one's just white. And then you just press this little button. And that's it. It's simple as that. It does come with, as I mentioned earlier, this little remote here. Focus. Doesn't really want to focus, but anyway, off, on, and that's it. It's pretty quiet. Up here you've got your eco. If you press that, obviously the engine will rev up, but still not really loud. Press it again. It drops a couple of hundred RPMs, I believe. There's no vibration at all, barely any. It's my finger right on it. Nothing. What you feel is totally normal. I've seen much worse. So since this is a completely boxed in, closed in, called inverter generator, it's not gonna emit any heat. It's gonna be pretty much cold to the touch, not in this heat, but everywhere is cold. This is the only part in the back right here where it's gonna be slightly warmer or eventually hot. But and then I'm gonna go ahead and shut it off with my remote. You just press and hold. So right now you are pretty much ready to go inside your RV or your house or whatever you are. And if the power goes out, or if it's out, you can go ahead and just press the button from anywhere up to 80 feet. And there you go. I'm gonna shut it off. So So that's pretty much it, guys. The price is about 800 to $1,000. I think right now they're out of stock. As I said, I kind of overpaid for this. When I bought this one, it was about $1,000. Kind of on sale, but it wasn't really. It weighs about 100 pounds plus fuel, so that's probably 120. But it's manageable. It's not 200 or 400 pounds, and it's quiet, and it's remote controlled. That would be all, guys, for me. Matt is checking out. Love you all. Subscribe and like. Thank you.